Okay, you have decided you want to go on a cruise. Great. Now there's just a few other things we've got to plan out. What port do you want to go to? What port's closest to you, or do you want to fly? If you want to fly, do you want that included in your cruise? Also, what rooms do you like? There's inside rooms. The inside rooms don't have windows. They are the cheapest, the more economical way of going. And for most people, that's good enough because you don't stay in your room a lot anyway. So that's the way you can spend more money on doing excursions or your drink packages or anything else you might want to do on the cruise. The next step up, you have Ocean View. Ocean View does have a porthole or a window, and you can see out it, but there's no balcony or anything like that. You can't walk out. You can just see the ocean from your window. You can't open your window. Sorry, guys, that can happen. But you do have to realize that most of the time the ocean views are on your lower deck floors, so that you have some exceptions where you can get an ocean view up higher, but most of the time it's on your lower decks. Then you've got the choice of balcony. Balcony is your next step up. The next step up with a balcony is great because you have your own private balcony. You can go out, you can relax. If you're a man and you're traveling with your spouse, and us women, we take a little time getting ready, so you can go out there and just watch the fish and everything else while you're waiting on your spouse to get ready for formal night and all that. The next step up is suite. Suites are your most expensive. They come in different options. You've got your junior suite, you've got your grand suite, and then you've got your captain suite. But the suites give you more space in the rooms. It's also a bigger balcony, and it comes with a priority check-in, and when you get on, your room's ready and all that. So really, you've got to ask yourself, what's important to you when you're cruising? Okay, so now you've picked your room. What else do I need to know? Well, you need to know when you want to go. Okay, because if you go in the summertime or the springtime for spring break, you're going to pay a more expensive price. That's the highest time of cruising because that's when most families cruise together, and that's when kids are out for vacations. So that's their highest point, and that's when the cruises are more expensive. Your least expensive cruises hit you from about September, October. If you have kids, it's hard to travel during that time because school, and we know that. But if traveling for that time and is not hindering you, then that's your best time to go. Now you've got to decide where you want to go. There's the Caribbean. You've got the Eastern Caribbean or the Western. Eastern Caribbean is going to take you to like Grand Turk, Amber Cove. Your Western Caribbean is going to take you to like Jamaica, Cozumel, Progreso, and Costa Maya, and Roatan. Then you've also got the option of the Bahamas. You've got the option of going to Hawaii or Alaska. So you've got to decide where it is you would like to travel. Just know 7-day cruises are a lot more expensive than your 5-day or 4-day or 3-day cruise. But the 7-day cruises also just give you a lot more ports, because if you do the 7-day cruise, you're going to have at least 3 ports, if not 4. If you do a 5-day cruise, you're going to have most likely 2 ports, unless you're staying like 1 port overnight. If you do a 3-day or 4-day cruise, you're getting 1 port. You're not going any other ports. So decide what is important with you port-wise. Then you also need to decide which cruise line is important with you. The most economical, and I cruise with them myself, is Carnival. Carnival gives you the most cruise for your money. Then there's also Royal Caribbean, Norwegian. Then There's Celebrity and MSC. There's different options also, because if you go Norwegian, you can get unlimited drink packaging. It's included in it, except for your gratuities. Of course, your gratuities are not included in your cruise price. Gratuities, in case you do not know, that is your tips. So usually on the day sailing back from your last port, they're going to take the tips and any expenses that you've spent on the ship, because the dinner and dining, there is a free options. Their entertainment and all that's included. But if you go to the casino, if you go to the shops, the fun shops, or the shops in the ship, if you add on Wi-Fi, all that's not included. And drink-wise, you're going to have tea, water. That's what you're going to have drink-wise. Coffee. If you want soda, you're going to have to buy a soda package. If you want alcohol, you need an alcohol package, unless you don't drink a lot of alcohol. Because if you don't drink 15 drinks a day, to me, the alcohol package is not worth it. But if you're going to drink 15 alcoholic drinks a day, you need to look into that alcohol package. Also, your excursions are not included in the price. That's extra. When you get off port, you can book excursions, or you can go and you can just do the shops at the port, and all you have to do is you have to have the money for whatever shops, and you do need cash for that. See, on the ships, you have sign and sell cards. You don't need money on the ship, because if you go to the shop, it's charged to your sign and sell card. If you buy a drink, the gratuity, the drink is charged to your card. So you won't necessarily need cash, other than if you want to tip a little extra over the gratuities, which me and my husband do tend to do. You don't need the cash on the cruise ship. But when you get on port, you need cash if you want to buy something. So that being said, I bring small bills. I bring 1s, 5s, 10s, some 20s, because you can haggle. And if you go in a shop and you don't like the price, you can say, well, I don't really want to pay that much. And they'll say, well, I can do it for this. So you want money to be able to little bargain with that. But this is just a few tips. If you have never cruised before and you're thinking about cruising, some things that you need to think of. And if you're just really nervous about booking it yourself, there are travel agents like myself. You can contact us and we can help you through the process and help you decide what is best for you and your family to have the vacation of your dreams. If you have any questions, I'll answer anything you need me to answer. You don't have to pay me. Even if I am your travel agent, you don't pay for my services. The cruise company gives me commission off the cruise sold. I'm not charging you anything, and I will not charge you to answer any questions. So if you have any questions about cruising or how to determine what cruise and what cruise line's best for you, just go ahead and message me below, and I'll answer it the best way I can answer it for you, as fast as I can. Please like, subscribe, and share this so that you and your friends can be notified when I do other videos, and I can help you in because there's going to be more videos to come on little tips and tricks on cruising, and you don't want to miss any of those. So like, subscribe, and share. And if you're not having a good day, let's make tomorrow a better one. Bye, guys.